This next breaking news that's coming in, India's GST revenues have also increased by 9.1% year-on-year in September, totaling rupees 1.89 lakh crore, marking the highest growth rate in 4 months. This consistent performance has led to 9 consecutive months of collections exceeding rupees 1.8 lakh crore despite weaker consumer spending on non-durables as buyers awaited GST cut rates. In FY 2026 second quarter, collections reached rupees 5.71 lakh crore, reflecting a 7.7 year-on-year rise, though slower than the previous quarter's 11.7%. The government plans to rationalize the GST to elevate consumer tax burdens and stimulate demand. Following this, the Reserve Bank of India revised India's growth forecast to 6.8, while S&P Global Ratings projected a sustainable growth rate of 6.5, aided by strong tax collections that reinforce fiscal stability. The GST structure now features 2 primary rates of 5% and 18%, with a 40% GST rate for sin goods. Dr. Kohli, help us understand how the GST reforms that have taken place in the country recently impacted these numbers that we are seeing coming in. We are seeing a 9.1% rise in the revenue. How is the consumer demand also fueling this, or is it just larger volume of refunds that are coming in?
Shivani, you need to understand that when these numbers come, like they came yesterday on 1st of October. So these numbers pertain to the month of August, because the August collections is deposited in September. So what is actually collection of September is reflected on 1st of October. So what you're seeing, the current number on your table is basically pertaining to August. At this point of time, Shivani, the rates were the older slabs, which is when we had the 4 main slabs, and of course the other slab, there was sin goods, which was more than 50% in some of the cases. But yes, the numbers do indicate, so the real numbers to look at after the next gen reforms, or after the reforms have come into effect on 22nd of September, I would say a full month effect you will see in the numbers which are revealed on the 1st of December or 1st of November, because 1st of November would reveal collections for the month of September. So 1st of December would reveal the collections in first full month of October. So I think this timetable needs to be kept in mind to know the real impact. But yes, a 6.5% or a 9% increase year on year on the GST collections do indicate that the economy is very robust. All our economic parameters, including the Purchase Managers Index, that's called the PMI, our direct tax collections, our GDP growth rate, all the rating agencies, they have given us very good ratings, all 6.5 plus. So practically every single, the unemployment rate, surprisingly, is down to about 5.3, which for a country like India, having a population of 1.45 billion people is a very, very decent rate. Look what's happening in America. Look what's happening in Europe. So India is a shining star at this point of time, and the world is growing at about 3% or 3.3%. India is growing at 7.8%, the last GDP numbers. The annualized growth, which RBI projected yesterday in its monetary policy announcements, is around 6.8 to 6.5%, varying from quarter to quarter. So I think India is doing exceedingly well, and these numbers are reflected in the GST. But please do keep in mind that these GST numbers are actually the accruals in the month of August, deposited in the month of September, revealed on 1st of October. So the September numbers will also not reveal, because the GST came from 22nd of September, so you will only have an 8-day window for the new collections, which will be revealed on 1st of November. The real impacts for full month will be in October, which will be deposited in November and revealed on 1st of December, Shivani.
All right, Dr. Kohli, thank you for giving us those insights. Appreciate you joining.